So we start off with Kurapika and Uvogin squaring up, and they don't waste no time. They both immediately power up and the fight starts. So Uvogin tries to punch the ground and kill Kurapika with the collateral damage, but Kurapika just jumps up and weaves that shit. And then Kurapika just tries to chain this nigga up, and nah, without context, how crazy does this look? A nigga's skin who's white, I understand he's Japanese, whatever, but his skin looks white and he's trying to chain up another black person. Tell me how crazy that would look without context. So Kurapika keeps trying to chain him up, and Uvogin's actually kind of moving. Like, for his big ass, he actually kind of moving. And then Uvogin starts to realize that these chains aren't just normal chains. They have nen in them. So Uvogin rushes towards Kurapika and he breaks his left arm. Supposedly. You'll find out why I said supposedly in a few seconds. And then this nigga Kurapika just starts hitting the Stephen A. Smith meme. Straight doesn't give two fucks that his whole left arm just got broken. So we see Kurapika walk out of this thing, and this nigga's completely unscathed. Hasn't taken a single bit of damage. Kurapika even hits this nigga with a "that's all you can do, nigga?" just for even more disrespect. And then this nigga Uvo just starts straight capping, talking about something. "That was only 20% of my power." Nigga, we saw how hard you tried on that punch. That was not no 20%. So Uvogin rushes in on Kurapika only to get his shit weaved, and then he just straight gets back shots by Kurapika. And then Kurapika hits a pose mid-air and then just kicks this nigga down. And then Kurapika hits a 90-inch vert. Go to the NBA, nigga, damn. And then he jumps down and just straight stands on this nigga Uvogin's back. So Uvo locks in and just goes Super Saiyan. And then Uvogin hits this nigga Kurapika with a smoke screen. Has this nigga looking confused as hell because he doesn't know where he is. And then Uvogin jumps in and goes for that left hand again. Breaks that shit once again. And then Kurapika jumps back onto this mountain and he says, "I too can use Een." And he chains up Uvogin. And then Kurapika finally turns on the scarlet eyes. So Uvogin tries to break free from the chains, but Kurapika's just too strong. And this doesn't make any sense because look how big this nigga Uvo is. He should easily be able to break out these chains, but for some reason he can't. So Kurapika explains that basically when he turns on his scarlet eyes, he just becomes a cheat code that can use all the nen types. And look at Uvo, this nigga starts sweating. He's stressed as hell. And low-key, I would be too. If I found out a nigga could use all the nen types just by turning on his eyes, I would be stressed as hell too. And then Kurapika pulls out a Jesus piece and just heals his arm that Uvo just fucked up. And then Kurapika just rushes in and punches Uvo hard as hell in the stomach. And then Kurapika just starts moving like 12, trying to get Uvo to snitch on the whole Phantom Troop. But Uvo's a real nigga. He's not snitching on any of his niggas. So Kurapika hits him hard as hell again. And Uvo is a real nigga because he says, "Kill me." He would rather die than snitch on his niggas. That's real nigga shit right there. And then Kurapika breaks his arm too, just for good measure. But even through all that, Uvogin is not saying a word. He's staying solid. Gunna could not relate. And then Kurapika just continues to beat this nigga. Beat this nigga. Beat this nigga. And low-key, now Kurapika, you just taking it too far. He's obviously not gonna snitch. Just kill him. So Kurapika attaches this chain to Uvogin's heart. And basically what this chain does is it allows Kurapika to set up a set of rules. And if Uvo breaks any one of the rules, the chain pierces his heart and he dies. So Kurapika sets a rule that Uvo has to answer his question honestly or else it's GG's. So Kurapika says, "I'ma ask you one more time, nigga. Where is the Phantom Troop?" And then Uvogin answers like the real nigga he is. "Fuck you, nigga." And then the chain pierces his heart and Uvogin dies right there. Alright, so if you made it this far into the video, thank you for watching my shit. And before the video ends, I just want to say my fault for all the recent videos being so short. Like my last video was like 5 minutes, like 8 minutes. This one is only gonna be like less than 5 minutes. So my fault, the videos have been super short. It's just I wanted to drop them more consistently, so the duration of the videos had to go down a little bit. But I promise that next week, 10+ minute banger is coming next week. I promise that. Just tap in, and yeah, I'm gonna see y'all boys later.